that says a lot. And how my TV watching is like Big Bang Theory, This Is Us, and then half of the CW television lineup. So, because I watched Supergirl, Flash, Riverdale, and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Those are all on the CW. It's crazy. But anyway, so last week, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend came back. And I know last year I was playing songs from the show. And I figured I'd have a little bit of fun here. And I think with the irony of everything being so all the guys sexual harassing women, I have a little bit of fun. And Crazy Ex-Girlfriend had some fun with this. I don't think this was intentional, because this obviously was filmed way before all this shit went down. Mm-hmm. But I figured you'd get a chuckle out of this one too, because they have a shout out to gay men on this song. So I figured you'd appreciate that in this. And this is from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend season premiere last Friday. And the name of the song is called Let's Generalize About Men. So I'm going to leave your mic on so you kind of know you're going to be laughing during this. So here we go. Come on, Spotify. Hey, I think Spotify is being a little bitch.
Okay, as usual, like everything else.
Why not?
About themselves, as opposed to women who always listen and never think about themselves. Ooh, I hear you, girl. Let's generalize about men. Let's generalize about men. Let's get super lit and not admit this is some kind of primal ritual we need now and then. Maybe our spirits will rise if we generalize about men. All men are stupid and childish, even the ones who are smart and mature. All every man does every day is watch porn, eat rings, birth, porn, and store. Hey, what about gay men? Oh no, they're fine. Gay men are all really great. Every single one. They're never mean, just sassy. They're all completely adorable and fine. So let's focus for now on straight men. Let's just generalize about them. They're all monsters. They're murderers. They're rapists. Totally. Wait, I have sons. Your sons are gonna be rapists.
Fantastic.
I figured you'd appreciate that one. And for those listening, yes, I have a sense of humor, hence why I played that. You can't watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and go in and get offended. They offend everybody on that damn show. You can't. It's impossible.
Exactly.
That's why I appreciate that show so much, because they don't really give a fuck. They just have a lot of fun over there.
And
So-
it works.
That being said, I wanted to play that, and then we'll do this.
It's so confident it's your boy Ric Flair to come on here and say a thing or two infernally here on the surface. Under the sea, under the sea. Oh, get later.
But don't worry, you couldn't see the commander. go.
And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
That's so ratchet.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Happy birthday, America! I'm the only one who blows my girl. My bad. Holla, holla, holla! I'll fade away, classify myself as obsolete. Stop! Listen! Because
I am Lance Catamaran.
I really should get a clip of, like, it's Rusev Day. And put that in there just because it makes me laugh.
I think we need to cut Enzo out of the intro because we don't like him right now.
That's true. He has his issues right now. But we'll get into that when we get to the pay-per-view. But for now, it's as it has been the biggest news week, which is probably why this episode of the show is not going to be nearly as long as it normally is, because there's such a lot going on. So let's go to the news.
Neville reportedly walked out on WWE before last week's Raw.
Yeah, so apparently, Neville was supposed to be. Remember, we had that lumberjack match between Enzo and Kalisto, which seemed really, really random in the moment. It was kind of random. That's because it was apparently planned on the spot, because it was supposed to be Neville versus Enzo in a non-title lumberjack match. And it was changed because Neville didn't like the idea and walked.
Okay.
How do you feel about one of these guys? Like, we talked about this with Austin Aries, or they just walk. And it's like, I don't like unceremoniously leaving like this. What do you think?
It just seems so, like, what's the word I want to use? It seems like a stupid reason to leave.
Yeah, it's like
because of that.
You can't do a job? Like, I don't get it, you know? It's weird how I feel about
Right.
this situation. It's like you can't do a job just to help the storyline? Because it feels like what they're doing with the Enzo thing, and we'll talk about it in the pay-per-view in a little bit, that's like they're trying to make him the number one heel on that show, which I don't have an issue with. I have no problem with that if they're going to say, look, he's not a good wrestler, but he's a damn asshole, and we're going to make him into an asshole on television. That's a good thing. And in my opinion, Neville should have at least stayed there, got over, made Enzo go over one more time. Didn't have to be clean, especially in a lumberjack match situation. It wasn't going to be clean.
Right.
I don't know. I don't understand it. Like I said, we'll get more into the cruiserweight situation on the pay-per-view. But let's move on to the no. Go.
It's official. Jinder Mahal challenged Brock Lesnar to a match in Survivor Series.
So,
I can't even say that without laughing.
If you were following me on Twitter during SmackDown this week, there was consecutive tweets of me just saying, no, over and over and over again on my Twitter account for a little while. For the point that if you don't watch wrestling, you have no idea what's going on. Because literally, I'm looking at my Twitter right now. It was like, because I said, the show was weird. SmackDown was just a really weird show this week. Overall, it was just a weird show. And I think because they don't have pay-per-view coming up, they don't have anything to get to, like Raw does. So it's a very strange show. But I even said, if you look at my tweets, they're freaking hysterical. Because it says, seriously, what is in the air tonight? And then my next tweet is just, no, just say no. You know what's funny is that later on that night there was a hashtag just say no, and I wonder if that's to Brock Lesnar, because it wouldn't shock me if that's what that was about. I didn't click on it, but I should have, because that was trending later on Tuesday night. The stupidity. Sal, what are your opinions on this ridiculous idea?
Well, like I said, if it's not title for title, then it's worthless.
Well, it's not going to be. It's going to be non-title, from what I've been hearing.
Then I don't care.
I have an issue in general with this. I don't even have an issue with champion versus champion non-titled if they want to do it. But maybe, as I told you this personally, I'm a little over the whole Brock thing as it is. And I've kind of been over it most of this year. I just haven't been into it this year. Because it's the exact same fucking thing as 2 years ago. So that's probably what it is.
Right.
And I'm just bored of the Brock thing. And Mahal, everyone knows my hatred from Mahal. So when you're going to say this is going to be one of your main events of Survivor Series, I say go fuck yourself. That's my response. That's my automatic response. I hate to say it, but it's true. Because, I'm sorry, no Raw versus SmackDown main event. It could be, you know what, I'm all for it if we're going to have some fun. And with the weirdness going on in the main event of TLC, you never quite know what's going on at this point. But, like, I've been joking around, if you want to do a Raw versus SmackDown thing, you could do, like, the Shield versus the New Day and have some fun with that. For no reason, just because it's Raw versus SmackDown. But Raw versus SmackDown, Mahal versus Lesnar, a part-time wrestler that barely wrestles, and Mahal who can't wrestle? I don't understand what the point is at this point. All right, let's move on, because apparently Mandy reported this news to me during SmackDown last night. I did not know about this, so go ahead.
Yeah, I just read about this morning. Nia Jax was granted a leave of absence, also walking out on Raw on Monday. Yeah,
this is last week's Raw, for those wondering. This is the this was the Raw of the, I'm looking up a calendar real quickly here, the Raw of the 9th. That was the Raw we're talking about. And so Neville walked out, and he's leaving. Nia Jax walked out, apparently for some personal reasons. Don't know what the reasons are. I thought it was strange on the night that she wasn't in the match to go up against Asuka. I thought that was weird. I just figured she was just taking the night off, or just they gave her the night off or something, because she's always putting Snapchats up from backstage. So I didn't think anything of it. I thought she was there that morning because she put a Snapchat up of her and Sasha and people, things like that, and her and the Glam Squad Instagram page. She was on there too that morning. So I thought that was weird that she wasn't there. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, hopefully whatever it is, it's nothing too super serious. You know, hopefully she can tend to things that she needs to tend to, and take a little bit of time off, because I'm pretty sure being on the road constantly really doesn't help either, and hopefully she'll be good to go.
Because what's interesting is we have fun with Nia on here, and me and you have gone back and forth. A lot of times joking around, because I have full respect for Nia Jax, because I think she's actually really attractive, and she's really, really good, and proven when she was actually walking the runway for being a model for a little while there during some off days a couple of months ago. And for those wondering, she's going to be on this season's Total Divas. So I guess hopefully they explain it there. I really hope they do. I don't know. It's a weird one. So, and now we're up to the story of the people you don't know, and I make you read a sentence of people you don't know. So go ahead.
Keith Lee beat Matt Riddle to become the new WWN champion at Evolve 95.
This is a big deal because this is only the second ever WWN champion. This is a very, very big deal. They actually created this title at WrestleMania weekend. Matt Riddle won this ridiculous tournament going on, and they did this massive tournament. They had this 6-way match at the Super Show back at WrestleMania weekend. And Keith Lee, who, by the way, is becoming the big star on the indies right now, the massive big name. And I saw him wrestle a couple of shows during Mania weekend when I watched those shows on Flow Slam. And he is fucking good. He is really, he's a big black guy. He's a big black guy, almost like a Mark Henry side, but a little bit trimmer.
Okay.
But he goes around the ring like Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Him like Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens. That's how good he is.
Wow.
And he's only going to get better because he's only in his early 20s.
Wow.
So that's why this is such a big deal. So Keith Lee finally getting his big push on the indie scene. And now our show is never complete without some really fucked up news from Anthem.
Anthem announced their own streaming service with classic TNA content.
So out of pure curiosity, I downloaded the app. They have an app. unlike FlowSlam, they actually have an app.
Okay.
And it's called the